Are you looking for peace in your life? If so, stick around for this video because it's going to show you how. I'm Connie Jo Holmes, the founder of Be You to Be Full Hypnosis and Coaching, where my mission is to teach individuals how to confidently and courageously move from reacting to life to owning your life. And to me, when you can really understand this strategy and employ it, not only will you find peace in your life, but you will learn how to own your life. Because if you think about it, if you have a peaceful life, you are owning your life. And so, first of all, those of you who are members, subscribers of my channel, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. For those of you who are stumbling upon my video for the first time, I communicate topics such as this every Monday. I come out with a Monday morning motivational video. So if you like this and you found value in it, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. So this is something that quite honestly is rather simple, but I think it's something that people don't do often, and therefore we have developed a habit and a routine. And so now it's a matter of grabbing that back and taking hold of it. So the topic of this video is, how do you find peace in your life? And to me, it is really when you can just observe your day. When something happens, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, high highs, low lows, however you want to say it, when you can observe certain events that happen in your life and you just observe them, you notice what you notice, but you notice to notice, but not to act on it. Okay, so let me give a very clear example of this. When was the last time that you were driving down a highway and you got cut off by somebody, or somebody didn't use their signal or something like that, and it annoyed you, and you decided to honk your horn and flip them off and do all these different things, but then that stayed with you because something happened to you and you reacted to it? And then you created that energy out there to react to it. And then you hung on to that energy either all day or for quite some time. I know I've done that in the past. Trust me, because I've done these things, this is why I can talk about them. But anyways, what happens if the next time that happens to you and somebody cuts you off, and yes, it annoys you, but that's the thing. You decide to just pause in that moment. And in that moment, notice, I'm annoyed. But then don't act and don't react. Just notice that you're annoyed. And then once you notice it, just let it go. Because what happens is our actions that follow that first awareness, that is what does not allow peace to follow with us. Because using that example, someone cuts you off, you notice that you're annoyed, and then you act and you react. And it's that emotion and that's that energy that is what's not creating peace in your life. And if you think about it, this isn't about being a doormat. It's not about being a doormat at all. But if you think about it, if somebody rudely cut you off in traffic, honestly, what can you do about it anyway? Really, what can you do? Yeah, you might honk the horn, you might flip them the bird, but what does that do? I mean, really, what does it do? All it does is it steals your peace. Whereas, if you notice that it bothers you, and then maybe feel, where's it at in your body? And a lot of times it might be in your chest or your gut. And then if you think about it, do you really want a pain in your chest or your gut? No. So that's why notice it, but then just also notice it going away. And when you can do that, that is truly where, when, and how you can actually find peace in your life. Now, there's going to be moments and times and things like that that you do need to speak up and you do need to say something. And that's perfectly fine. We need to do that as well in life. However, when we can still, with that, pause. There's so much that can be learned in that pause. When you can pause, collect your thoughts, notice what you're feeling, and then communicate to that person. when you take just that moment of collection, then your response is going to be thoughtful, accurate, less emotional, and probably several other things. But just with those three things alone, that is going to allow your communication to be better received and therefore better heard. And then once that happens, then you can immediately find that peace back in your life because you communicated, but you communicated exactly how you wanted to. I know I'm guilty of this. I'm getting so much better, but I know there's been many times in my life that just, that immediate frustration just boils up and I communicate on that frustration. Well, what happened? Garbage, garbage, and garbage followed that because I acted very emotionally. And so just, that pause is so very important. So I just want to do a high-level recap here. This video was about how do you find peace in your life. And the best strategy is to just take a day and just notice what you notice. And that's all you do. You don't act or react on that notice. You just notice. And that alone is going to tell you a lot about yourself. And then once you've done that and you can really start to connect with yourself again, then what you're better able to do is then those moments when you believe, when you think that an action or a reaction is required, one, you're probably going to second guess yourself because you're probably going to sit there and say, wow, I felt such peace when I just noticed it and just let it go. So therefore, you're really going to think twice about those things that you really want to involve your energy into. But then those things that are worthy of involving your energy, that pause, that is going to slow you down and then allow that action or that reaction to be thoughtful, mindful, diligent, purposeful, and bringing value to the situation. All right, I hope that was helpful. So if so, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thanks again for being here. I really appreciate you. Bye.